The channel. So the Uniswap listing has officially happened. Now before I get into this video, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and as always click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date on all my recent videos. Remember guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. Now let's get into the video. So it's been a very interesting 24 hours. As you can see, leading up to this event, we did see price sort of trend to the upside. Let's just look at that overall percentage move. So let's just get my ruler out. Looking for this ruler. There we go. Yeah. So as you can see, leading up to this event, the overall percentage move at the all-time high was about 38%. And of course, just a day before the listing, we did see price start to trend towards the upside, heading up to this resistance area. Of course, we were hoping that we would see a break of this resistance and maybe create an all-time high. But I guess it wasn't enough buying pressure for this to happen. We did see price start to pull back again, but still in the range. We're not even close, or we're halfway to the actual support of the range. But it looks like price could start to, sort of trend to the upside from this level here. So why did this slight sell-off happen? Why didn't price break the range? Number one, price didn't break the range because, of course, there wasn't enough buying pressure. Why did we see the sell-off? This is typically people that bought, specifically for the pump. So these are people that bought in and wanted to see price pump up almost immediately. So that, again, some of these people may have taken profit, or maybe people that have been in OMI and, from, I don't know, around this area, and said to themselves, okay, well, I was in this for the short term anyway. It didn't do what I expected it to do. So I'm happy to either take profit or come out at break even or take a small loss. And that's fine because, of course, they're not in this for the long term anyway. So, we can't expect them to ride the wave. Completely up to them. Now, why is this uni listing so important regardless of the price action? Number one, this is basically going to allow other people that wouldn't otherwise, purchase OMI coin on, let's say, Bit4x or BitMax. They're going to be able to purchase on Uniswap, etc. This is a decentralized exchange, by the way. Now, it does have quite high fees, gas fees, etc. But all this means is, essentially, it's going to attract a lot larger investors. It means investors or traders. So they're going to be typically buying a larger amount than the average person would. So for example, if someone's going to spend, I don't know, let's say $500, or even let's just say lower than that, let's say $200 or $100, typically these people wouldn't use OMI coin because the fees could literally be higher than that, or literally half of that, which it wouldn't make sense economically unless, of course, they had no other way to buy OMI coin and were holding quite literally for the very, very long term. So we're going to get a lot larger traders and investors buying on OMI coin, and because of the fees, typically people are going to hold longer, like what I mentioned before. So this is good for price action. The more people that can access this this token, the more people that can buy this token, it's just good for price action, right? So I'm definitely happy about that. As you can see, we did have an ascending triangle drawn up yesterday. So if you're not in our Telegram group, make sure you click the link in my description and join that now. We did a technical analysis breakdown on this yesterday. Obviously, in our premium group, we did have specific price targets, so feel free to sign up to that link to join the premium group as well if you want. So what are we expecting now? As long as the price stays within this ascending triangle, or stays within this range even, we're as good as gold. We don't mind, right? As long as, like I said, you have to have patience when trading trading any market, whether that's the foreign exchange market, stock market, or crypto market. If you're trading a market, the number one thing that's required is patience, right? And then the number two thing that you have to control is greed. The only reason why you would be upset about price not skyrocketing out of the range or going straight to the upside is because, number one, you're in this purely for the short term. And again, that's fine. That's not a bad thing, but you have to manage those expectations. And number two is if you bought too much, right? So let's say you bought way too much, and let's say you shouldn't have bought that much, then of course this is also going to be daunting because you're watching price and saying to yourself, why hasn't this moved? you know, and if it doesn't move, this is gonna, you know, you're not gonna be able to concentrate. You're not gonna be able to make good decisions moving forward. You know, so it's important to manage those things, your emotions, your greed, and also manage expectations as well. But all in all, again, not massive movement, as you can see. You know, not too much movement, but it looks like we could start to see movement throughout the day. If anything does happen, I'll definitely keep you guys updated, but it looks like something big could happen today. So we're going to be staying by the charts and we'll keep you all updated. But with that being said, when others are fearful, be greedy. When others are greedy, be fearful. And as you can see, there's not much greed, there's not much fear. Well, there's a bit of fear due to that you know, that quick pullback. However, we could potentially see heavy price movement today, so we're keeping close eye on that. With that being said, guys, seize the day.